Well, greetings everybody. This is Jim Hovland, your Edina Mayor, and this is the Mayor's Minute for Wednesday, May 11th, 2022. Today we're going to talk about one of our most iconic landmarks, and that's the Edina Theater sign down at 50th and France. The sign is a reproduction of the original 1934 sign that was destroyed by a tornado in 1981. 20 years ago, the Edina Heritage Preservation Board, as it was then called, determined it was a heritage landmark, and I think appropriately so. We all believe that. Mann Theaters now plans to reopen the Edina Theater later this year after extensive remodeling. In fact, I was at the annual meeting for the 50th and France Association a day or so ago, and we talked about this very reopening of the theater, and it looks like it might be sometime in July. So keep your fingers crossed. They got these typical supply chain issues going on, but it's going to be a fantastic venue for movies, indie films, current films, and then also a performing element to it where we can have some live productions. So the restored theater will include these new seats, new sound and projector systems, and a new concession area and a lounge. They're actually going to have a bar in there, and that'll be an interesting sort of gathering place as well. Last night, the Heritage Preservation Commission at its meeting granted the theater operator permission to remove the historic sign for rehabilitation. We all know it needs to be rehabbed, and this is their opportunity. The sign will be temporarily removed and taken off-site to be restored. The sign will be repainted red and white as it had been in 1981. Electrical wiring and neon will be fixed and replaced. The lights will be replaced with LEDs of the same wattage. All of the planned work is consistent with the United States Secretary of the Interior's standards for the rehabilitation of historic properties. Once the renovation work is completed, the sign will be immediately returned and reinstalled. 50th and France will look different without the iconic sign this summer, but the entire district will be brighter in every sense of the word when it's put back up in place. This is Jim Hovland, that's your Edina Mayor's Minute, and we look forward to seeing you in this beautiful weather. We'll see you next week.